Good evening. My name is Yossi Goldfarb and I'm the President of Zionism Victoria. We celebrate tonight leadership and we celebrate tonight two giants, although if you would have seen them just now, in stature perhaps not, but certainly in presence, in impact, in effect. Firstly, Jeanette. Jeanette spoke about her communal service beginning at the age of 16. Well, I can share an anecdote that on the other side of that communal service, when Jeanette started at 16 as a leader at the Beitar Youth Movement, I was a 10-year-old. Also, I won't do the maths of how long ago that was. I was a 10-year-old and Jeanette was my leader at my first summer camp. I don't remember a lot about that summer camp except for one girl that didn't quite like me the way I wanted her to. But I had the fortune of going up through Beitar, going up through the youth movement, and Jeanette was always my leader. You know, as I progressed, she was head of Victoria. As I progressed further, she was head of Australia. And then as we both grew up, went into the community, Jeanette was always there, always demonstrating leadership, always in the same consistent and effective way that I knew from when she was 16. Quiet, determination, effective results, and compassionate service. And Jeanette, I think that there is no greater honour for me than being able to say thank you to you. In regards to Daniel Andrews, I think we've also seen leadership here. And frankly, Daniel, I would have given you the Jerusalem Prize for uniting the Jewish communities of South Caulfield and East Bentley by getting rid of the North Road level crossing. But I think, and I won't go through the list of achievements which has been deservedly and rightfully mentioned many times, but I will share a little anecdote of when you did announce the IRA, the government's commitment to IRA was at our annual cocktail reception for Yom Ha'atzmaut in whatever year that was, I don't remember, and I recall that we as you do, we engage and we wanted and we were hoping that we'd get the result, and I remember being actually surprised at how quickly and how positively the response came. It was clearly, it wasn't something that was filtered through bureaucracy or filtered through a political lens. It was just something that the message was very clear. This is the right thing to do and the government is doing it. And Daniel, I think that your leadership of the state, of the party, your different roles has exemplified that all the way through. And I'd like to say thank you for that too. I think more broadly, we're here tonight to acknowledge leadership, but we're also seeing two different styles of leadership: the stand-up leadership and the determined leadership. And I think that in the pantheon of what leadership is, I think these are two great examples of what leadership can do, but more importantly, what leadership can bring to a community. And I think both of you have helped our community feel more unified. I think both of you have helped our community succeed. And I think importantly in this last year or so, I think both of you have the groundwork that you've done, IRA, summer camps, whatever it might be, has contributed to our resilience as a community, which has been so important in these last 13 or 14 months. So on behalf of everyone, I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'd also like to ask you all again to share our appreciation, our adulation, and our gratitude to both Daniel and to Jeanette.